Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have been doing a lot of whatnot hauls. Um, so, but today I got a large order, so I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that's been weighing heavy on my heart and um, do another whatnot haul. So I'm just gonna speak from the heart. Um, I apologize for not having any videos up lately, but as you can see behind me, this is my this has been my um whatnot haul. Um, so let's see. I This is another seller on whatnot. Look like they actually got two boxes in one. I'm gonna see if I can't turn this over. Make it easier on me. Let's see. Um, so guys, I haven't made a video in about a month, 3 weeks or so. I've been a little depressed since my wedding day in February. Um, so what's been going on with me? Um, let's see. I have been feeling have you ever had a dream of you being lost in your dream? I have several of those, and it's a reoccurrent dream of me being lost and I can't find my way home, or I can't find my way to get out of the wilderness, or whatever situation that I'm in, and I'm looking and I can't find my way out, and I can't find my way home, and I can't find my comfort zone. So I've been having several dreams like that. Then so I googled I was googling why I was having those recurrent dreams, and it says Google said something to the fact of you feeling lost in your awakened life. And so yes, I have. I don't feel like I belong. I don't know where I belong. I'm having a feeling of, where do I belong? What is my purpose? What is my, why am I here? Um, I don't feel, where's my tribe? Where's the people? Where's, besides my children? Where's my tribe? Who's my tribe? Where do I belong? Where do I fit in? And so that has been weighing heavy on me. So I mentioned it to my husband, and I told him, I was like, well, babe, for some reason I don't feel at home here. Not just um, me not feeling at home in the present space. That's one of my feelings. That's one of the things that was bothering me. But the feeling of belonging. Where do I belong? Where's my space? Where's my comfort? And so I was discussing that with him, and he listened. And a few days later, he came to me and he said, honey, we need to talk. And I was like, okay, um, what is this about? I'm listening. And he was like, well, I just wanted to let you know that if anything happens to me and I pass, um, Sarah, his daughter, um, is going to have deed to the house and to the land. And he had done put that in place long before he met me. And I was like, okay, but now that you're married, his son-in-law had the power of attorney over him. And I said, well, now that you're married, I guess you can fix that. Um, so he was like, no, I'm going to leave it like it is. And now that we are married, um, Sarah will still have the deed to the land and to the house, but she's going to let you live here as long as you want. I told her to don't kick you out, let you to live here as long as you wanted to live here. Um, they will pay the taxes, the land tax, and you just live here. And that made me a little uncomfortable because I always felt like in a marriage, your husband and your wife is supposed to make you feel secure. And they're supposed to make you feel secure while they're here and when they pass. Um, and he took that away from me. So I was always wondering, why do I feel like a guest here? And I guess that was the reason. Um, Something was trying to speak to me. And so I feel like a guest here because if you watch any of my past videos, you'll see one that I actually had just moved into the home. We wasn't married yet. I was decluttering the living room, and I was explaining that I had moved into this house, and this is where he shared 40 years of marriage with his previous wife that had passed. So I was trying to make this feel like home to me, and I was trying to um, do a little bit of home improvements and trying to feel comfortable here. And um, since January of 2026, and I have been here, I don't feel like I belong here. And I don't have a sense of belonging in this house. Not that I don't feel like I belong to him as his wife. I just don't feel like this is my home. So I had mentioned that to him. And so he had told me that, well, um, Sarah will own the house after I pass. Um, but if you want, you can have the cars and the furniture and things like that. And I'm thinking, wow. um, but let's get into this box a minute. So I ordered off of Whatnot, and I'm trying to build a good little inventory to become a seller on Whatnot. And so I have been ordering things to do a Whatnot show, a live selling show on Whatnot. I'm a bit afraid, a little scared, a little nervous, but just like I am when I do these YouTube videos. Um, I if you notice in if any of my past videos, I am nervous when I get in front of the camera. But I am going to. My plan is to get into um my selling on Whatnot and to build my YouTube channel. Um, because I have to do it for me. Um, I do realize that no one's going to do, nobody's going to make me feel secure but me. Nobody's going to make me feel happy and comfortable but me and my Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. So, not depending on nobody to take care or make Yvonne comfortable or secure. I have to do that for myself. So, my plans is to one day I want to save enough money, finance some land, and pay towards that financing of that land, so that if anything do happen to me, to my husband, and he do pass or whatever, that I do have security. So I don't like to think about those kind of things. It's very upsetting and discomforting, but that's life. I mean, I could go before he and vice versa. But um, I need to make sure that I don't leave a burden for my children, and that I leave something for my children. And so um, I'm going to get into these videos um, more. I'm going to try to grow my YouTube channel more, um, because I feel like I have to have some kind of security, um, and I have to do that and depend on only myself to do that. So let's get into this box. So this was a whatnot order from one whatnot seller. Um, how her whatnot shows or rant is that she start off with a certain number of items in a flat rate box, and the more you bid, the more stuff she adds to that. And I end up paying $99 for the items in the box. $99. And my total came up to $115. That was with shipping and taxes. So this was like a filler box. And so let's get into the contents of the box, because everything she was just rapidly throwing into the box. She didn't really show any. It's supposed to be all new with tag items. So first off, um, she had threw these in as a free gift, and these are look like you can put to your key ring. If you lose your key, these things will beep. Funny story, let me tell you. Um, my husband he said, "Babe, I can't find um, my truck keys." He has a pickup truck and a SUV, and I was like, "Well, there's these keys." He's like, "No, I'm looking for my truck keys." Um, so I guess he's referring to the SUV. And so for over a week, we hunted. I flipped couches. We looked through cushions while he was at work, and I was um, turning the house upside down looking for those keys. So for about a week, we never did find those keys. And he said, "Babe, um, your food is ready, so you can come to the kitchen and eat." He was making my plate, and I said, "Okay, I'll be there in a minute." And I come into the kitchen, and right on the corner of the kitchen wall is a calendar, and under that is a thermometer hanging on the wall. And so had in my mind, "Oh, you have a doctor's appointment coming up," and I wanted to see what day it was. So I glanced over towards looking at the calendar on the wall, and up under it. I was like, there's some keys hanging on the nail for the thermometer. And so I was like, babe, did you put these keys here recently? Is these the keys you're looking for? Is that your truck key, your pickup truck keys, or your SUV keys? There's a set of keys hanging here. So he comes over, he's like, these are the keys I've been looking for. He said, I picked them up. He said I was going to take them in the living room and hang them on the hook so that I would know where they are, and they're not hanging in the living room. He said, I don't know where I put them. And he's like, oh my, great. His saying is, great day in the morning. He's like, I hung them here. Why would I hang them there? I say, you must have got distracted or something. But he actually hung them on a nail on the wall in the kitchen. That was a funny moment because we tore this house upside down looking for those keys, not thinking or knowing they was actually hanging on the wall. So these would be a great thing for him to put on his car keys. He also loses his glasses. Yesterday he misplaced his work gloves. So that will come in very handy in the future, so he can put on his car keys. And this was also a free gift. Bottle boot. I guess you put this on the bottom of your cup, your Stanley cup, or your tumbler. That was a free gift. And she also said she was including this spray bottle. This will be handy for me. I needed a spray bottle for my crafting. Okay. Right off the boot, is a pair of boots. No Boundaries, size 8. I don't see a retail. I believe No Boundaries is the Walmart brand, but these are boots, size 8, brand new with tags. Wild Fable. I don't know if that is a Walmart brand also. Wild Fable. Is it a Walmart brand? I'll have to look that up. But this is a Wild Fable tank, size small. And this is another Wild Fable tank top, size small. This looked like a kid's shirt. And this is also No Boundaries, new with tags. And this is a second one. These both are size small, 4 to 6. No Boundaries, size small shirts. I think No Boundaries are Walmart brand. Let's see. I'm gonna put these on the hangers. Oh, that's cute. This must be the back of it, and that's the front. I'm gonna put these on hangers because I have to take pictures and put it in my store. Okay. Piece of lint. These are a pair of No Boundaries 00, double zero. Let me move you guys over a little because there's a glare. But these are New Boundaries jeans, size 00. And these are a pair of kids' light up shoes. New with tags. Athletic size 13 with memory foam. Also think that is a Walmart brand. Time and True. I think I really know these are Walmart brand. Time and True, size 4. Blue jeans, light wash. I'm not really going to be selling kids clothing, but if I get kids clothing, I'm going to sell kids clothing, but I prefer not to. Oh, that's a nice sweater. This is a size medium, 8 to 10, medium sweater. I like that one. Another pair of No Boundaries, size 00, black pair of jeans, No Boundaries. This is a size 8, new with tag, Wonder Nation. Yeah, for definitely sure, Walmart brand. Sleepwear for kids. Time and True, 2 t-shirts. Athletic t-shirt, men's t-shirt. Another one. One's black and one's blue. Get these on hangers. So yeah, guys, that's how I've been feeling lately. Dealing with where I belong in life. What is my purpose? Why am I here? Where do I belong? And so, if you ever had those feelings in life, guys, leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Especially my husband telling me that I'm basically going to be a guest here in this home, and this is after he marries me. Looks like two dresses, No Boundaries, size large, ruffles at the bottom. And it looks like it's 2 of those. I really don't prefer the Walmart brand. I wish they were for that price. Another brand of clothing for $115. I feel like I could have hit the clearance racks and got it for less, because I wouldn't have had to pay the shipping. And I do also have a use tax seller permit. If I buy things for business at Walmart, I don't have to pay the taxes. This is a double XL size 20 tank dress by Time and True. I won't order anything else off of this site because I can get um I can get name brand things from Target for $115. And so this looks like a pair of sweatpants, size extra large, 16 to 18, new with tags. The color is blue. So if it's just gonna be Walmart brands in this bundle, ordering that, I can go to Walmart myself to the clearance rack, and get my own. This is a Time and True size extra large, 16 to 18, new with tags. I did see some t-shirts in Walmart on the clearance. They was 50 cents a piece. I didn't get any because there was a lot of people over there getting those t-shirts, and I did not get any. And so I could have racked up on t-shirts. This is also a Time and True extra large, 16 to 18, women's tank v-neck. See, I'm getting practice from the whatnot show. Last piece. No, looks like two pieces. Oh, it's a set. Size large. Yeah. Same brand. Looks like athletic wear. Leggings. Size large. New with tags. And a matching jacket. New with tags. I had just enough hangers. So I'll be ordering some more hangers because I do have 100 t-shirts coming, Fanatic brand t-shirts, and I have some Balloon Chick, which is a boutique brand. I have several pieces of those coming, and those are kind of expensive on the Bloom Chick website, but I got them off of Whatnot. And so yeah, that's all that is in this box. And so that is it for this I don't know why I keep saying walnut. Whatnot haul. I want to do a part 2 because I did want to take you outside and show you the backyard. I had planned on doing a a horde removal, but I don't know how he feels about that. So I might have to put that on hold. He did say he wants to get rid of a lot of things in the backyard. I did ask him to come out to the back porch with me and clean. but it's a lot of stuff that he still holds on to. And so he said his wife um, was hoarder of clothing, because if you can remember one of the videos that I made on my channel, this room was full of his clothing. He said it was also her clothing in this room. They used this room as a walk-in closet, and he had gotten rid of a lot of her clothes, new with tags, that she never even wore. But he says his wife is is a hoarder, and he said his sister also is a hoarder. And if you remember, I went, if you remember my videos, if you go back, um, I removed, I think it was 4 totes, 4 full totes of whatnots, home decor, trinkets that was just from the living room. 4 bins, four full bins of that, and a very huge, see my hands, huge. I think the box, it was one of those wardrobe boxes that you can buy when you move. It's about yay wide and yay big. Those was full of um, fake flowers that I got out of the flower vases in the living room. And so that was going to be my channel. I was going to do a lot of home improvement projects. Uh, um, I did peel and stick in the kitchen. I tried to declutter the kitchen. So I did a couple of videos on that. I decluttered the living room, changed it around. Um, and so that put a halt in my um, redecorating, decluttering, because I was going to do those type of videos until I just don't feel settled. I was trying to make the place my own. Um, so this little space here, I do feel more comfortable in this space and in my crafting area than I do in the rest, the part of the home. Um, I can I I can walk to the and deep freezer in the pantry part of the house and feel a little bit better than I do in the rest of the house. And in here and in the craft room, I'm a little bit more comfortable. But the rest of the house, I just feel out of place, uncomfortable, unsettled. And so I put a halt on my hoarding videos of decluttering the hoard. But tell me what you think, guys. Am I overreacting? Is it just my overreactiveness? Is the spirits trying to tell me something? Um, why am I feeling so uneasy, unsettled? Um, Especially now after I feel like after you told me that um, you're basically a guest here, because this house is going to be gifted and deeded to my daughter, and right now is not, um, she doesn't have possession of it. Is it because it's where he shared over 40 years with his wife? In this home, his wife, I feel uncomfortable, and I can't bring it to him to say, babe, can we, because this is a double wide, and it is paid for. He all he pays is the land taxes every year. Is it, I wanted to bring to him, babe, could we get another double wide? And sell this one, so I can feel like I'm at home, a space that me and you share and that we created memories here. Um, there's a lot of history and a lot of memories here in this home that I'm not a part of, and I don't want to disrespect those memories and those that history. I don't want to uh, interrupt that, make it discomfort for anyone else, his wife's spirit, him, or his kids, his grown kids now. But there's a lot of history and memory in this home, and I wanted to bring to his attention, well, maybe we can get another one, and I feel more like a wife. I can get up out of the bed because my days are usually spent in bed watching videos. I'm so depressed that I do not get up out of the bed. I do bathe and clean. I'm not that depressed. I do personal care, but my soul, my spirit is just down. Um, and I don't think I would ever bring up to ask him to say if we can sell this one, because I believe he's going to give this house, and he's made it very clear that he's going to give this house to his daughter after he's passed. Um, if you ever felt lost in life, felt lost, or had a question of where do you belong in life, what is your purpose, where do you belong, where's your comfort, leave some comments down in the comment section and let me know how you feel. Am I overreacting, guys? Let me know in the comment section. And thank you all for coming and watching my videos. Thank you for the returning, if you're a return subscriber. And please, if you're not, hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber. Um, I like to find my tribe. I would like to find some of those ladies and gentlemen out there that will like to be my friend and come and join me on my journey. Um, so hit the subscribe button if you like. Leave a comment, and come back and visit me. I like to talk with you. I'm going to start doing more talking videos because I think that would help me with my depression. I I actually got depressed back in 2022 when I was diagnosed with congested heart failure. So, but I'm not claiming any of it. But I do have bouts of moments where I'm just here. So please come along, join me, follow my journey. If you like, be my friend. Welcome. If you want to subscribe. Thank you, guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video.